Just feeling this moment of gratitude. So, wanting to reflect a little bit on this journey that I've been on, entrepreneurship wise. Um, in May of 2025, I decided to start my own business and joined a community to get some advice on how to make the opportunity of AI work for me. And what happened from there was that this person that was me, by the way, if that wasn't kind of the idea that, or obvious, that this person that existed in that time was somebody who believed that there's a good chance that I can succeed. I had that belief. I was in a job, 9 to 5, working my ass off, or I don't know, not working my ass off. I think that's not right. I was in a cushy job which paid well. There was ups and downs. Sometimes there was a lot of work. Sometimes there wasn't that much to do. But what was limited was my earning potential. I could earn whatever my salary was, and that was it. And I've been sort of trying this entrepreneurship thing for the last 4 or 5 years or so, and I was on a journey um, for a fair number of months, and sometimes off and on. There was times when I felt disheartened and didn't want to carry on trying in terms of starting my business, and kept going back and forth between starting a course and then stopping, and or if it was an online course that didn't require me to show up to calls, or if it was just like content that needed to be absorbed, I would absorb it and go off the rails a little bit, sometimes get too involved in work. The same sort of kind of stuff that I feel some of you may be able to relate to. And it may not be with online courses, but it might be just with different parts of life and how we kind of yo-yo between something that we might be doing and another thing that we might be doing. Life is offering us these curveballs and swings and roundabouts, and we carry on and we keep going and we keep going. But anyway, my point being that all of that work that I had put in the last 5 years, and also my whole life, brought me to this point that I would join this community that would support me and help me go through with this and make this opportunity that AI presents something that is real, something that is going to bear fruit. And it did. So we are in April 2026, and I am on my way to a client site. I don't recommend this, by the way. Do not make videos while you're driving, but it's not a very busy road. The weather is brilliant. I had this thought in my mind, which I thought I will share with you guys, so I'm doing so. That joining this community, where I felt supported, really was a game changer for me. How I went about in finding my clients, finding ways to find those clients. When I find a client, then knowing what to say, what to do, speaking to other business owners, speaking to others who are in a similar place, some ahead, some behind. You can learn from every conversation. And when you have guidance from people who have been there and done that, it can really change things. You can walk with us. You can rest on the shoulder of giants. You can work with people who have made the mistakes that you will also make, and then learn from. If you keep on going and making those mistakes yourself and learning from those, that's one way to do it. By all means, it's not necessary to get help and joining a community. But what it does do is that opportunity for bypassing some of that pain of learning by making those mistakes, and so that you can make fewer mistakes and get there faster. So the start of this community is happening through this aspect that I have built a system by trial and error and utilizing the scientific method. Everything's built with the scientific method. We put a man on the moon using the scientific method. Every experiment is the scientific method, where you try something and then you change things little by little so that you know the effect of what you changed and how that has worked or not. And then you change something else if it hasn't worked. If it has worked, then don't change anything. Just improve on that same process. So just a few thoughts that came to my mind that I thought I'll share with you guys on how joining this community could be a game changer for you as well as it was for me when I joined the community that I joined. And within a span of 8 to 9 months, I have a nice portfolio of clients. I don't have to struggle. I don't have to work 9 to 5. I get paid for the value that I create, not for the time that I spend doing the work that I do for somebody else. There have been projects that I have closed that have been 5-figure, maybe even touching 6 figures now, within days of meeting the prospect, while sometimes even 4-figure projects have taken weeks and months. So it's a process. You learn by doing, but definitely finding your first client is something that we can make that happen for you by following the strategies that you will learn in this community. And we are there to help. We will make sure that you succeed. And it's a non-negotiable. We won't let you rest on your laurels and think that it's just going to happen for you. You've got to put in the work. Don't get me wrong. It's not that we can't do it for you. You will need to do it, but we will give you everything you need for you to be able to win and get clients repeatedly and get those first closes sorted for every client or every prospect that you meet. Have an impact on them. Not every prospect that you meet will become a client, but every prospect that you do meet in person, you will get some feedback from them, versus the cold approach where you send out an email or a LinkedIn message or whatever and they don't even respond to you. When you meet people in person, you get a direct response and you can learn from that. No response is also a response. If somebody is ignoring you, you're clearly doing something wrong in terms of what you're saying and how you're presenting yourself. So anyway, enough said. Have a great day while I enjoy this day. Beautiful sunny day, driving through English countryside, visiting one of my clients, which is a wedding venue. They have a wedding on today, so I'm going there for discovery. I'm going to be seeing how the client or the business owner is dealing with when a wedding is on at the event. Is it something that they have to spend a lot of time and attention to making sure things go right? Because as a business owner, you don't want to be sort of doing the doings. Obviously, she's not going to be serving food to the guests and whatnot, but I want to make sure that as a business owner, I build software that is AI enabled enough that lets her have full visibility of what's going on before an event, at an event, after an event that is happening at her venue, so that she can just relax. She doesn't need to be roaming around helter-skelter and sort of sorting things out. She's the business owner. She should be chilling. And that's the system we're creating, and using the power of AI and using a system that helps business operations work smoothly is what every business owner wants. And all I'm trying to say is that you just need to come prepared with some arsenal in your pocket that, yeah, I have done this before, or I have even seen this being done before, and I can do it for you, business owner or decision maker. And then get those conversations started and really present yourself as the person who genuinely cares, not the person who wants business and wants to make money and wants to get rich quick, but a person who genuinely cares. The sales will just follow, the close will just follow. All right, guys, have a good one. That's it for me for now. Cheerio.